Hello YouTube, JoJo3102 here with another video for you today. What I have here is a Kershaw Skyline. I showed you that about a week or two ago. I showed you this knife, just the unboxing or unveiling of it that I bought it. My first initial impressions of it. I've been carrying it every day since, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of my opinion and what I think of the knife. Give you a little bit about it. My uses of it and everything like that. So here we go. We have the we have the Kershaw Skyline. The blade length is 3 1/8 inches. When it's closed, it is 4 1/4 inches closed. The weight of the knife of this blade is, or the whole thing, is 2.3 ounces. Okay, so it's very light. I got this at Walmart for $25 on sale. Check your local Walmart, you might be able to find it. First off, I'm just going to go ahead and highly recommend this blade as an EDC mid to light use duty knife. Okay, this thing has been amazing with me. I've used it for some food prep in the kitchen. I've used it to open some packages, food packages. I've used it to open a couple boxes, some letters, things like that, and it's performed. Oh, sorry about the camera. And it's performed well. No issues whatsoever. It is a flipper design, and you flip it, you push pressure down, and pull back, the blade will flip out. Okay, so Kershaw, show you this first. There's a Kershaw design. Okay, almost into like a spear point type blade. You'll see here on the back the model number 1760. It is the 14C28N steel, I believe. Patented, made in the USA, May 09. Okay? It is a tip down right-handed carry blade. It can be switched to tip up right-hand carried blade, but I don't think I would switch it to that. For me personally, I don't mind tip up or tip down. Usually how the knife comes is the way I carry it. I don't go switching it around because I don't really have too much of a preference. If it's tip up, I learn to use a tip up. If it's tip down, I learn to use a tip down. Tip up, I usually learn to use a tip up. The one thing I don't like with this being tip up, if I were to change it, is this is where the studs, or where the screws go in. This is how much would be sticking out. That's a lot of a point that sticks out there when you have the knife here, where only that much of it sticks out, and it's a little more smoother, rounded here. It does have the blade stop indents here for when the blade comes out. The thumb studs do click into place here and keep the blade from going back any further. As you can see, there are no liners in the blade whatsoever. Hang on, let me grab. Of course, I finished them all. See, Polytac LED Streamlight. So, your favorite knife. Just recently showed. Might be too much light, actually. See, sometimes you don't need this much light. But there are no liners in there whatsoever. That's all just the G10 handles on here. Very nice, smooth G10. It is grippy, but it's not enough that it's going to rough up your pants. So it has the blade, two sides, a clip, and your lock bar. Okay, it is a liner lock, so it does have this liner here that locks up pretty nicely. It doesn't go all the way to the middle, but it's enough to keep this blade in there. The flipper does come down and acts as a finger choil. Nice handle here. Finger choil fits in very nice. This rounded piece here in the handle fits your hand, so it fits in very nice. It's hooked in there. No jimping up here at the top. You know, if you're a jimping kind of person, I'm sure you can put some of that skateboard tape up here or whatever if you want to do that. But you don't really need it. Once you're locked in here, you pretty much have control of this blade. It's not gonna slip a whole lot. You're in there. Clip, very nice, very just standard clip, wide size clip. Have no problem getting this clip in and out of the pocket. Just give it a little bit of a pull here, just slip it down in the pocket, it goes right down in there, pulls out nice and safe. Doesn't mess up the pants at all. You don't get a lot of that scuffing on your pants you'll do with that you would with other knives. Has a lanyard hole, pretty good size. You can probably get some gutted paracord through there. It does have screws. I think they're Torx bits. I'm not really sure. Or an Allen key that you can put in there. As you can see, there is some wear on the G10. Like I said, that's just from use. That's character of the blade. That shows that you're using it. That you're not just letting it be. Like I said, a lot of my knives I try to use as much as I can. Come on, focus. Okay, so Kershaw Skyline, great value. Even without that, even with the $25 markdown, it is only a $35 knife, so it's not very expensive either way to get. Made in the USA, Kershaw, you can't beat it. It's a very good price knife. One other thing I want to say is a lot of the reviews I've seen on this knife, people say they can't do the thumb studs. Now I don't know if it's me, if I have thinner thumbs, if it's the knife. On this side where the clip is, excuse me, the thumb stud does sit pretty much flush with the cutout, with the finger choil cutout. Now that's probably because that has to do with the liner sticking out even more here. Okay, so there's your liner on the left side of the blade. So that sticks out. It sits kind of flush with this cutout. Here on the right side, though, it's a lot more space. And I found, let's see if we can do it. Since we're on video, things seem to not want to work. But I found that, there it is, I can do it with the thumb without too much, almost caught myself, without too much trouble to do, of course, to do the blade. So I can do it. I like doing it with the flipper, but sometimes when you're playing with it, you can do with the thumb guard, or with the thumb stud. This is a very sharp knife. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up here, but I cut myself on the thumb. See if it'll pick up. It's pretty much healed up now. Come on. Pretty much healed up now, but that right there,